Hello, welcome back. We're trying to get consistent with what we're putting on the channel. I'm gonna 100% give Harry Main the credit for this one before he tries to claim it off me once I post a video. I was trying to rattle my head with what different things we can do. I kind of jumped in it a little bit too late with trying to do this YouTube stuff in terms of my car was already heavily modified. I kind of already got to the dream car of what I wanted. Wish I started this years ago. So I'm gonna try and do a few things a little bit different. I've got a few cool things coming up on the channel that is different cars that I'm really looking forward to. But this one, we're gonna do 5 things I hate about my Audi R8, or that I think they could have done better. Now, it is gonna be a little bit hard. There is 3 I know off the top of my head instantly that I can't stand. But it is Audi's top spec of their car. It shouldn't have any faults whatsoever. But there's a few that ruffle my feathers. So we're going to go one by one. I'll tell you what they are, I'll tell you why I hate them, and if there's anything they could have done to make it better. Number 1, and even people with Audi TTs are going to understand this. In the summer, you wouldn't even think of it. In the winter, when it's cold and it's freezing, the drop down window. When it's that cold and it freezes up, it doesn't drop. So you can pull it open, but then the window's not moving. So I'm thankful that, obviously being a British gas engineer, I've got a van for my day-to-day work. But if it's a weekend, I've basically got to go and get a hot tap, or hot water, or warm water I should say, and try and defrost the side of my car before I can use it. Because if not, the automatic open and close of the window for the door to open and shut doesn't work. Drives me insane. Number 2, and Rebecca, I know you feel the pain of this one more than I do. The roof. It's basically curved. So if there's water sitting on the top of the roof and you get in the car, without fail, 9 times out of 10, you get a nice rush of water come down and soak you before you can even shut the door. Because it's like when you've got your weight in the car, it rocks it a little bit and it runs the water down. So that is definitely my second one that ruffles my feathers. Not mine as much as Beck's. Number 3, and this is probably most cars, but I've never really noticed it on any of my other cars, but it's probably slightly due to the width of what wheels that these cars run, but the wheels flick up that much rubbish at the side skirts that your side skirts get battered. They get absolutely peppered here, and you can see I've actually lost my wrap because of it. Hopefully by the time this video is out, we've already been to KW Customs. I'll put his Instagram in down here, and he's rewrapped my side skirts for me and rectified that problem. But again, it's just another little annoying gimmick that I'm not really a fan of. That bonnet, by the way. Number 4. Now this one isn't necessarily an issue to me. I'd say it's more probably personal preference, but it's the wings. The wing that comes on the car stock, for being a supercar, well, no, they class it as a supercar. I personally don't think an Audi R8 is a supercar. A supercar for me is like Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Audi is still an Audi. I class it as their top range Audi. Some people might not agree with me with that. That's just my personal opinion on it. But for their highest spec sports car, you'd like to think that they can make it a lot more aggressive looking. Now, I've got around that because of the size of the wing I've put on it, but I just think the wing that comes on them, very small. Doesn't really seem like it does much. As where, like that, it's got a lot more aggression to it. Now don't get me wrong, they did bring out the Audi Sport version, which was definitely a lot bigger, definitely a lot more aggressive, but you couldn't get that for as an optional extra as such, unless you bought it aftermarket. So that's my fault. So I'm on to number 5, and I'll be totally honest with you, now I'm struggling. Interior wise, I don't personally think there's anything in the interior that you can fault. Obviously I've upgraded mine, like the leather I've reached with myself in the Alcantara, which you saw in the previous video. But inside I honestly think they've done a really good job. If I'm being anal, the space in the front could do with more, but then where are you finding this space at the end of the day for the car? Everyone knows it's an unpractical car. So I guess I should really have named this 4 things I hate about my Audi R8, because I can't find a 5th. But it's a bit of fun. It's a different sort of type of video. Obviously this video has probably been a lot shorter. I hope that you found a little something out of it. Let me know your thoughts. Is there anything you've been in an R8 or a Hurricane, they're the same car? Anything you don't like that I kind of missed? And what else would you like me to see? I've got something exciting. I've got another car coming soon. Those of you that have followed me on social media for a long time, I'm trying not to say too much because I'd like it to be a surprise, but you definitely would have seen this car being around me before. It's not one I've owned, but it's definitely been around me. And there's going to be a lot of really cool content coming with that. So that will probably be within the next week or so after this video. Would you like me to say 5 things I love about this car? What sort of content, what else would you like to see me try and put into this? Because I'm going to really, this year, I'm going to really try and stay on top of it. Maybe not weekly, but at least every 2 weeks get a video out, something like that. But anyway, I always appreciate the support. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, hit me a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace